The search for the worst continues. Today on The Search for the Worst, Robin Hood's daughter. Robin Hood's daughter is the worst thing in the history of anything ever. So it opens up with basically a summary of like what we already know about the Robin Hood story, like the actual Robin Hood story, before telling us anything new about this Robin Hood's daughter. Basically, that Robin Hood, blah, 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 stole from the rich, provide to the poor and all that. And basically, there's this untold story, which obviously they're making it up, about Robin Hood's daughter, which is obviously what the movie is going to be about. Before we get into the actual quote-unquote details of the movie, I've just got to say, it's only an hour and 26 minutes long, which means it's a very short movie, which already tells you that it's just going to be complete shit in terms of movie, because it's also 1 hour 28 actually. It's also called Princess of Thieves, which that's really creative title. And so apparently in this, Robin Hood is captured by Prince John, which I don't really know the Robin Hood story, which you'd think I am. Apparently, this is also produced by Disney. I don't know what they were doing, to be honest. Probably creating another pointless sequel that no one asked for. I don't know how this is produced by Disney. It's so bad. But, honest to God. So, well, basically, she goes, frees her father on this quest with the help of Philip, who is basically the actual heir to... It's one of these where, like, there's this guy that's king or trying to become king when he isn't the rightful heir, and then the main cast try and find someone who is the actual... Think Shrek 3, really, and we all know how shit that is. Like, Shrek goes, gets Arthur, comes back, blah, 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 the Prince Charming isn't king, he is. It's sort of like that, where sort of like they go out, this fucking Prince fucking James, Prince John, is the bloody king, well, gonna be king. But then it turns out he isn't meant to be king or something. So during trying to save her dad, Robin Hood's daughter, Gwen, I think her name is or something, goes out and gets the rightful heir, which, I don't know, again, there's probably, like, honestly, again, you just can write it for him. There's this one character which is his only contribution is telling, like, Robin Hood's daughter where you can find him. Goes on a bit of a quest, gets attacked by Prince John's, like, lackeys or whatever. Defeats them easily because his main character finds this quote-unquote rightful heir to the throne, and you can just, honest to God, you can write what happens for him. It's that shit. The Robin Hood's daughter just, like, fights off some people while this rightful heir shows off his skills of what... Well, first of all, he's, like, reluctant, obviously. Why me? You're the rightful heir, you prick. What do you mean, why are you? Blah, blah, blah. He's not good enough. But then, I guess what it turns out he is. He actually does have skills and stuff like that, which make him a good king. What a shock, or you wouldn't have a movie otherwise. Then, eventually, they get back to fight, Prince John, which Robin Hood is then set free. You have that scene where Robin Hood bloody congratulates his daughter or whatever. Oh, well done, you've done it. You've brought back the rightful heir, you've saved me, let's kill him, or whatever they do. The fight, Prince John, eventually kill him, or, batter him. He gets captured and killed, basically, at the end of the day. And then what happens after that is, well, the movie's kind of over, but what happens after that is really, the rightful heir is given the crown. Robin Hood's daughter is celebrated as, like, a hero and that, obviously. And Robin Hood officially retires, according to this version of the events of Robin Hood. Robin Hood officially puts down his quiver and bow and arrows, you know what I mean? He retires from the role and officially gives it on to Robin Hood's, his daughter, which I thought they were like gonna continue fighting crime together, but apparently not. But yeah, I'm surprised Disney produced this. Absolutely shit. Again, it's only an hour and 28. You gotta remember a few of that is credits. Just absolute shit, really. It's only like 90. It's under 90 minutes. Total crap. You knew it was coming. Didn't even feel like a proper movie, to be honest. Well, definitely didn't feel like a Disney production in early 2000s. 2001 this came out. Total shit. I mean, a very crappy attempt. Just a pointless Robin Hood sequel. I mean, the Robin Hood story's been told enough. Right. And obviously, you had that Disney Robin Hood movie, didn't you? The animated one. Which was actually decent. This is just total shit. Why? What? This is rubbish. We don't need a sequel to Robin Hood. Like, what happens after Robin Hood? We don't need it. An untold tale. Get rid of it. We don't want it to be told. Total shit. So there it is. It ranks 9th, and definitely not as bad as some of the other shits, but definitely not as good as some of the others. And looking back at this after ages, I might do a reshuffle of the order of these, because I swear the order of this is wrong. Honest to God. The order of this is wrong. So I might, next video, whenever that is on this series, there may be a different order of best to worst, because I've done this order wrong at some point. So yeah, there might be a reshuffle. Might not be, but probably is. Up next on Search for the Worst. You are kidding.